Well, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. I do hope you are well. Let's get to it. There's going to be a couple of things over here. I've already got the components for the conveyor belt Mark 5 at 780 resources a minute. The hazmat suit is also loaded up. Control system development, I haven't touched this yet because we do have to get some of this aluminum production done first. That's going to be most important. And it is way over towards the back there. I think it's at 600 meters. It's really not that far. But in order to get it down towards the water to get it refined is going to be something really interesting. And then I do have to apologize for the episode being so late. It's the festive season, so people are playing music and partying like crazy, so unfortunately that does affect the time that I can record and have enough of a quiet time in order to do it properly. So let's head over to our production and get this started. Okay, so this is going to be where the interesting part is going to happen. I do want to get this little truck station broken down. We're not going to be using this little section. I'm just going to bring the coal in directly. And also, if we take a look here at the back, we do have a pure, limestone node in order to get our concrete made as well. But before I get ahead of myself and just get lost in everything that I need to do, let's come and get the foundation set up. So it's going to be 10 meters by, or 10 blocks by 5 in total. And I think that should be good. It's going to be a couple more meters since it's 4 meters. Okay, that's going to be in the height though. I don't think any other rocks or anything should be clipping. And I don't think these things will be an issue. It's like small little mycelia pods there. Also, do you need to get this quickly? Get rid of the plant and the rock over this side, as well as this major plant sticking out through there. I think that should be fine. Now we do need to get rid of the iron ore as well, because this is going to be in my way. It's going to be a somewhat large building. Not all that bad though, but it is going to be a bit larger. So if I remember, we can go out by 4. And then from this 4 we need to go out to 9 blocks. So I think we can go to 10. Yeah, let's make it 10 for safety. And just get all of this out here. Come on, give me that snapping point. Okay, not looking too bad. I think the containers are going to be over this side here. So this should be perfect. I don't think this is going to be clipping into the building. I really don't hope so. Okay, let's come and take a look. We got stacked production that we're going to be using here today. We got screws at 100 ingots a minute to produce 400 screws. Then we got 120 ingots for 120 iron rods. 240 ingots in order to get 160 steel plates a minute. This production should be well enough to get our heavy modular frames and a little bit extra to try and get some rotors made as well. The thing is, we do get more than enough ore, so I don't have to worry too much. We can add a couple extra smelters. Oh my goodness. That was a bit of a hard job. I really need to connect the section to power so we don't have that issue. That's a iron rod at 120, iron plate at 160. So the only one we're still left with is going to be the screw production. I think just before I get this one down, there's something else that I need to do. Let's go over to the walls. You do need to add this little section right between each one that's unloading and get it connected on up to the container to unload. So that's going to be the ores, and this is going to be the ingots. Yeah, this is the ingot side. Okay, let's try this again. Get our screws, lock it in place, make sure it's away from the wall, and definitely get it in line over here. I think we can even go a bit more forward. Let's go one more just for safety. I do want to be able to run past here in order to get into the steel production side. And then also we do need to add another splitter over here as well. Yeah, I think let's do it over here before we get the bell down. Come on, give me the splitter. There we go. So I think it should be... I don't know, let's try it over there. As long as the bend's gonna be out correctly going towards this side. I don't want the belt to be snapping weird. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't think that will cause any kind of issue. Now we just need to get in real close here. We're going to be needing a Mark II. I don't think we'll need higher than this. It's only 100 ingots a minute. We'll get this little section upgraded to a Mark V a bit later on. I don't think I'm going to bring it up with the lift. That's incorrect. Just get it as a Mark IV. Bring it straight through the side. That's definitely not straight though. It needs to be over this side. Don't snap to that one. Get rid of it. So, back over to another splitter. Oh man, this one is going to be really close. Just sometimes a lot easier trying to get it connected up this way. Then this has to go right in between the machines here. Come around the back, I'll get that one moved. It's not going to be an issue. We can get the machine connected up properly then. Just need to get the ingots loaded first before anything else. Just get it locked in place, move it one forward. Okay, so while that is connected up, let's get this disconnected. Connect the machines up right on top there. Then the belt is not clipping with anything. So back over this way. We do need to bring it all the way over. Goodness, it's like I can't talk today. Wonder what's going on. Too many things on my mind, I'm guessing, because oh boy, this is a lot of production. I think let's bring it to over there. So if we get U-turned, man, this is going to be so close to the wall though. Nudge it one forward and connect it on up. Okay, that is fine. We might have to extend this out depending on if that rock is going to be clipping through or not. Because that might be the interesting thing to grab a look at. Okay, let's get a wall down so we can get this section connected to power. And I think we can use a double connection over there. Let's see, what can we do? I think we can connect this wall section. Bring it over this way, that's connected then, and just over there. Perfect. Yeah, that is much better. I wanted to see if I can get rid of this rock over here. I don't think so. It might be part of the voxel itself. Yeah, I don't think we can get rid of it. Try a third one, and if that doesn't work, yeah, that's definitely not going to be working. Okay, that is fine. Now, why is this not splitting through? It is just a normal splitter. Oh, that's interesting. Try it again. Oh, wait a minute, that is why. Okay, so the belt was just running right on through. Quite interesting how that happened. What's going on here now? Okay, there we go. So this should be perfect now. Should be splitting out. Okay, good. So at the end of it, when all of the machines are fully loaded up, because we are producing more ingots than what we need, I think it's going to be 40 more. All of these machines should be running perfect now. So that's 160 iron plates a minute, 120 iron rods, and then What did I do over here? Didn't I select my screws? Or was I in such a rush that I just got the wrong one placed down? Seems that way. It's quartz crystal. Let's get the screws. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made a balls up like that. And let's just get you placed down again. This needs to be a Mark II belt feeding inwards. And just to connect it to power. There we go, perfect. So everything is working out. I can't believe I got the wrong machine down and didn't even notice it. So let's go a bit further back, get the 3 containers down and get everything stored on up here. Might be a little bit of a challenge though. So this is going to be 120 a minute unloading, 160 for the iron plates. And then screws, I think we can just bring down on the ground. Go with a Mark IV since it's going to be at 400 a minute. Just get it connected on up here. Oh, this is gonna make it so much easier to get everything done. This is phenomenal. Just need a Mark II. And it's so much easier to get everything in line. It is absolutely crazy. It's way easier. So why does that belt not want to snap down in there? So why does it seem to be higher? Okay, because it is. Maybe should have done it from the bottom side, then I wouldn't have that issue, right? So there we go. That's unloading into its container. And I should have enough gap here at the front if I need to get some of it split out just before we add it into the different machines. So over to our stackable conveyors. I think we need to add it around here. Then we can bring it to just before the splitter here. Add it on top. And hopefully this is going to give me the correct bend that I'm looking for. Then we do need to flip it around again on this side. Just go 2 forward. Just make sure it snaps on top. Then let's come and take a look. We do need a Mark III for this. Go up there and onto that top section. Come on, just snap where I need you to, and there we go. So that is all of the production running perfectly. We got our iron plates, iron rods, and our screws running. Containers are filling up, so that is looking good. Let me get it ticked off, get the building closed off, and then we'll get to the steel production. Okay, so I also went ahead and got the Mark V unlocked while I was back there at the hub to collect some concrete while I was at it. And then now we got the lifts loading out into the floor hole connection. I do want to come and upgrade the belt just a tiny bit. We do need to go to a Mark V for this midsection until this little extra splitting point. And then we also need to unload with a Mark V. And I think that should be good now. I don't think any of the ingots should be short. We can fully close this section off. I don't think I'm going to be adding a door to walk around there. I'll still have to think about it. But for the moment, I think that should be fully done. Let's go inside here now. And let's come and do steel production. We do need to get a couple of foundries down. This entire section has been closed off. Oh, this is going to be so much better. Can't wait to get the assembler room on top there. But I think that's going to be for next episode. Let's go and take a look real quick. We do have steel pipes. So that's going to be 180 ingots, 420 steel pipes, not beams. I have to correct that. And then we also have 360 steel ingots for 90 steel beams. We're not going to be producing near enough. So what we will be doing is just get this place down. get most of it broken off, so we're only left with 2 stack machines just to help out a bit with the space there. So in order to get the ore smelted up, we're going to be needing 270 iron. We're getting 480. So we got quite a bit more in access that we can use. 270 coal, we're producing 300, so that leaves 30 for fuel. Hopefully that's going to be enough for the vehicles to continue running. And then steel ingots is going to be 270 per minute. Oh no. That's not good. I don't have enough modular frames. I thought I had enough. Well, let's see if we can produce some, hopefully. How many did I need now? Let me just grab a look here. So we need 7 more. Oh, cheeky bugger. I didn't take that into account. So even though the dimensional storage really helps out, it's still limited to what you can get. I just want to make a couple extra here. Just never know when you might need it. And hopefully the iron rods are going to be enough then. Okay, let's try this once more. Stacked steel smelting. So the backside is going to be the one with the double connection. I do want to leave enough gap for this belt to just move through there and also be able to connect in, because it's going to be over this side, and this has to be in the middle of the foundation over here as well. So it's quite tricky to get the right placement for it. I think it needs to go over 2 more. Yeah, that should be fine. We do have a place to store up the ingots that we're going to be getting in access. So over to the wall with this one. Needs to go up to the second wall. Yeah, that's going to be correct. Okay, good. I'm still going to go with a Mark 4 since it's going to be 300 a minute. And this is going to be the trickiest part of the build. We do need to connect up that coal over there. So let's bring it out and then we'll bring it up with the lift. I think over there should be fine. Then we can use the lift to bring it over the entranceway here for our wonderful little trucks to drive. I see that ghost image still happens there. I really have to find out why that is happening. So I think let's bring it around, connect it up to this point. Okay, so now we're gonna have to get rid of everything over here, because this is unnecessary now. We still have to connect up limestone, so we still have a bit to do. I think let's see if we can get everything in one go here. If there's a little box staying behind because of the coal that we loaded in there, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Could I fit everything in there? No. I was just about to say there should be more than what I can carry. Okay, there we go. So everything is taken down. This is also going to be a bit more tricky to get this in place, because we do need to find a section where this is going to be in line and away from the trucks, not having an issue with the belt. I think let's try it over there. So let's go up by, I don't know, let's say about 8. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I'm just taking a random number. Is that going to be high enough though? It might come down slightly. Let's grab a look here, come on. So it's slightly going down. Is that 8 of them now? Yeah, so that's 8. Let's do exactly the same over this side and see how we can connect it to the building. So I'm trying to get it in line, it's just a bit tricky. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Got our 5, 6, 7 and the last one. Okay, that should be fine then. Hopefully we can cover this distance. So to connect it to the building, how do I want to do this? Let's just lock it in place, get it turned into the other direction. Oh, we were just about to run out of nudges, so that is just absolute luck. I think let's get it over here, then we can bring it down. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see a problem with this. You could even bring it up a little bit higher. So I'll play around with that section and see how neat I can get it. But for the moment, that is going to be our coal loading in. We just need to connect up the iron ore. And we should be smelting iron ingots. Looking good. Very, very good. So I'm gonna bring it out as far as possible. I think over there should be good. Oh, this is gonna be a bit tricky to get the snapping point. Okay, there we go, got it. So you need to be exactly like that. That's fine. So we got our iron ore unloading. We got coal loading into the machines. So we do need to connect power now. I wonder which section do I want to do this. So we do have enough connection space to bring it through there. Just bring in this wall again. Let's connect it over that side and then to there. Okay, good. That should be powered now. Yes, there we go. So 270 iron ingots. We do need to merge this entire section together. So let's go as close as possible as we can there. I wonder, how do I want to do this? So we can connect this up. That's going to be the correct bend. That looks good. Just get this little middle section. And then over to a container just to store it on up. It's always useful to have a little bit in access in order to get the machines turned on. I don't think I'm gonna have enough gap. Oh, that worked out perfectly. Okay, that's fine. So 270, this can actually be a Mark III belt, right? Because that's gonna be 280, but it does seem like the machines are getting stuck there, not unloading properly. Okay, hopefully that's gonna resolve the issue. Not too bad. Got quite a bit of ingots already. Just get rid of this coal. Okay, now we're definitely unloading a lot better. Can I get a wall down? No, I'm gonna have to raise this up by 1. So I did place down a 1 meter wall over this section just to get the roof for the iron production done. But since the foundries are going to be a bit higher, we could just go with a normal 4 meter wall. And that should be iron smelting. Go with a Mark 1 foundation. And then we do need to add the lift to bring everything out. Do I want to use a lift or do I want to use a wall connection over this side? It depends on where the concrete is going to be. How many constructors can we get down? We do get 240 if we use a Mark II miner. And limestone is 45 a minute, so we can get 5 machines down. So where do I want to get them? That is going to be the thing. And I don't have any blueprints for getting it done like that. I wonder if I should be doing the concrete somewhere else. Maybe we'll change it over to concrete, then just bring it up and into this section here. It all depends on how this is gonna end up. So we can get our steel production right on top here. I think let's lock it in place. Just take a look here. So the container we can unload somewhere over this side. Oh, that's just barely gonna fit. I really hope this is gonna work. In order to know where it's going to go out, let's get the floor hole lift in here. Let's go over to a Mark 3, just feed it into the machines. And then, like I mentioned before, we're gonna be taking the steel production, change it over to the steel beams. Just get it locked right next to this one. This should be fine. Then we can add the machine. Now I'm gonna have to break down some sections here, so let me get that done real quick. I do think this building is gonna end up quite a bit more interesting than what I was expecting it to be. Going to be really interesting. We're gonna have assemblers over this side. I think the encased industrial beams will be done over this side in the assemblers. I just don't like the floors and the walls clipping like this. It's really annoying the heck out of me. But I'm gonna ignore that for the moment. Let's come and see if we can get containers down here. Hopefully it's gonna fit. Oh, this is gonna be too close. Come on, just don't snap through a wall. Yeah, I think that's gonna be clipping through. Oh, cheeky bugger. None the matter. We can just bring it back a little bit more. Just get it in line and that should be fine. So I did go ahead and broke down the other 4 machines. We'll not be needing them at all. Is that going to be in line? Oh, that's just absolutely lucky. I think we can go with a Mark 1. It should be 30 a minute that we're going to be producing. And in order to load the ingots, that's going to be at 60. So we can go with a Mark 2. I do need to make sure that this is going to be in line though. So let's just get you wrapped around directly outside. And that should give me the snapping point for this now a bit easier. Okay, nice and tidy. Got some ingots unloading as soon as we connect it up underneath. You know what, let's do that real quick. As soon as we connect it to power, it should be starting up then. So, let me grab a look. How do we want to get this done? Is this lift going to be in line? Because it looks a little bit off. You know what, I'm going to do it from the top side. So let's go with the Mark 3. Bring it over here. Get you unloaded. Okay, that's not going to work over there. So we're going to have to do it from the lower side. Oh, cheeky bugger. I was really hoping to avoid this. So we can bring the lift down until where it doesn't clip through. Bring out the belt just this tiny bit. Get a nice decent bend and then feed it into the lift. And that's it. That's all we needed. Get you placed back and there we go. Definitely not doing too bad though. All we need to do is connect it to power. That's going to be the interesting part. Oh no. This might be a bit close. Is the bend going to be correct? Because that seems to be fine. No, this is not good. I was hoping this is going to work out, but it seems like we might have a little bit of an issue. Yeah, there's no way that belt is going to connect up there. Okay, so I'm going to have to move this container over by 1. Just to bring it close there. We'll figure this out. It will work out somehow. Okay, so what's going on here now? How did the container not snap into position like it should? Is this gonna be correct? Let's see. So it's going to be 120 steel pipes. That's gonna be fine with a Mark II. Unload into there. Then I think my steel beams is gonna be at a Mark 1 belt. Okay, good. Okay, so it did work out. We got our steel production unloading there. Shouldn't be an issue. I don't see anything else clipping. I just want to get this little section with the foundation closed off because it's annoying me. Okay, that should be fine. Bring it around and just get this building closed off. Really not doing too bad today. I want to see where I can connect the power to. That's why I want to bring it over like this. Okay, so where's my power connection going to be? We can get this side and this little section directly across. Hopefully that's going to be both machines. And over here, do you have a power line connection? Yes, you do. Okay, good. So get a double connection. Bring it through the wall. We will be needing encased industrial beams over here. So where do I want to bring my power through? Oh, this is the trickiest part, getting this done. Okay, I don't think we need to have a double wall outlet over there. Just give me the Mark 1. Go over that side, bring it right through. I'm just gonna bring it through the middle and then bring it over the side. I really need to find somewhere to connect it to. And I think I just found out where. Let's look. So we can get this connection over that side. Is that double wall sticking out? No, it's not. Okay, good. I do want to bring one through here though. Could be around this height. Okay, then we can connect you on up. I know I'm adding a little extra section that I might not need, but just for the sake of having everything clean and tidy, I'm gonna do this. I'll just go and get all of my wires done properly. Oh, why did I have to snap this one incorrect now? There we go. Okay, that should be good. We got everything powered. Let's take a look. We got steel beam production running and steel pipe production up and running as well. Okay, good. That is perfect. So we can focus on getting the production done for encased industrial beams. I might have to take a look at what do I need first. So we got 30 encased beams. We do need 18. Gonna have to increase this slightly, just with some very slight overclocking. So that means we can only get 2 assemblers down in order to get this production up and running. I think let's do it this way. Gonna give myself another gap over there. And I think that should be good. No, this is clipping through, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, that's not gonna work then. Let's get another assembler down though. I just need to bring it in a little bit more. So we're gonna have to have a belt coming in with the corner section. I don't mind it at all. It's not something that's gonna bother me too much. It's only for the people who really want things to be symmetrical and all that. It's gonna have a bit of a problem with it. Interesting. So I think I can add a lift over this side as well as over here. Then let's add our splitter facing in this direction. And hopefully this belt will connect. No. You cheeky bugger. I was really hoping it would. Gonna have to redo this section again. So sorry for that. I do apologize. I was hoping this was gonna work out in one go. Not too bad. We just have to do a slight little modification here. in order to get the belt work to be in place, but it shouldn't be too bad. Get another splitter down again, and this time it definitely should be working out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can get this tidied up on my own time. I don't know why it's a bit higher with the lift though. This is supposed... Oh, wait a minute. It's because of the 1 meter walls underneath that we're having that slight issue. Nonetheless, I'll get it fixed. Definitely won't be a problem. So let's connect up this power line. I think I'm gonna redo this. Come on, just give me that snapping point. There we go. I think that's much better. So in order to connect this to the wall, we do need to bring it up and then connect it to that side. That should be the assemblers then having power. Just get the encased beams, copy and paste the settings, should be loading up now. Okay, perfect. So all we need to do is add in concrete. I wonder, where do I want to do this? Because this is encased beam production. Does need to be stored up as well. I think let's bring it over just a bit more as well then. Yeah, this should be fine. But this assembler room is going to be so interesting to get done. Oh boy, that's going to be something. So I don't think we need to bring it all that high then. This should be perfect. And just close off this section. I'm gonna be moving the power line, so I'll get that cleaned up for the next episode as well then. See, it's starting to get dark as well. Interesting. Let's merge. Oh my goodness, I really can't talk today. Let's see if this is gonna be working out then the way that I wanted it to. Just go out with a Mark 1. That should be perfect, and then just feed it in there. Can really just keep with a Mark 1. We're not going to be needing anything faster than this though. There we go. So that's going to be encased beams unloading as soon as we can get some concrete in here. I really wonder, should I do it in here as well? Or over that side? And then we can just bring the concrete in and split it through. So let's grab a splitter. We don't need one for this side. Just put you over there. So how much concrete do we need? 36. So that's going to be a Mark 1, and then I'm going to bring it out with a Mark 2 over that side. Get my Mark 1 again. Okay, good. Just let me out here. Because there's nearly no space. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. How many concrete constructors can we fit in here and try and make it work? So if we can get this one placed right over there. Just want to take a look at what is going to be snapping. Or clipping, not snapping. I think it's only going to be that arm that moves there. So I'm not going to be too concerned. Man alive, we can fit 5. Oh, this is awesome. But once again, it's having that slight little clipping issue there. And I'm not going to be able to get the lifts through. Can we add one high here? Oh, this is going to be so extremely close. Yeah, that little part of the rock is clipping in. Come on, I was hoping to get it done like this. I can nudge the wall in. You know what? No, I'm gonna leave it like this. We are only going to be bringing in the limestone, so if we do this, I don't think you should be able to see it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be running in there at all, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Then let's get the rest of the walls in place. And then if we close it off with the foundation, we should be good. Yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. So let's get a merger. Oh, this is gonna be extremely close. I'm gonna move the constructors back just a tiny bit. I don't want to have any clipping issues. No, that's incorrect. Just move you over that side and over there. That should be fine. So let's just get the machines back just this one nudge. That should be fine then. Just get them all in place. Perfect. So unloading into the row here is going to be at belt speed of Mach 1. Let's just grab a look here. So we're going to be producing concrete, right? That's going to be 45 a minute loading and loading out at 15. So that's then 30, 45 and then into a 60. Go with a Mark 2 at the end. I think that should be fine. Just need to copy and paste the recipe for all of them. And the last thing that we need to do now is just split it up here at the back. And finally go ahead and get it loaded in. So we are nearly there. This has been a lot of work. So why can't I snap it? There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so in order to get this done, let me just go a bit higher. We do need to split you out that side. This building is a little bit close, so I do apologize for it being so cramped. But I'm not going to be running around in this section, so I don't really need anything other than this. I just need the production to run at 100% efficiency, and I really don't need to come inside and do anything else then. So unloading at a Mach 1. And then we are going to be sending in 240, so a Mach 3 belt should be fine. Splitting out this side, that can stay as a Mach 1. Just the point leading inwards needs to be a Mach 3 as well. This is so nice. I'll see what I can do to add some support over there. Just for this little section that we have now. Is there any way to get this out and have a decent bend? I think that will do. Just bring it out to the very edge. So then, do I want to bring it around first? Sorry about that. Bring it around first. And then bring it down. Go with a Mark 3. Okay, good. That is fine. Let's go and get this miner down. Oh, this is going to be so good. This is just the last little section here. So let me just update the to-do list. We got steel pipe and steel beam production. And we do have encased beam production as soon as we have this. Oh, this is going to be so good. Can't wait to have everything rolling. As soon as we can get the heavy modular frames produced, that is going to save me a hell of a lot of time doing manual crafting, which is something I'm really looking forward to. So let's get a power line, let's say around here, bring it over this side, and hopefully we do have a connection somewhere. Like I said, I'll clean up the wiring a bit later, so I just want to be able to use the hover pack. This is going to be interesting. Where am I going to be unloading you? Yeah, so that's going to be 240. We can always get it increased. So it shouldn't be any issue at all unloading this. Just have to be really careful not having it snapping through anything like it is over there. Power line's not going to help me, so let's bring it out. Just slightly raise it, then bring it downwards. Over this side, where is this going to be? It's so tricky to find a nice decent bend and get this belt correctly on the spot here. Because I haven't done this before, I haven't tested this far. So I think over here should be good for the belt. Hopefully this is going to join up nice and tidy. No, that's going to be too far. And how high do I want to raise it though? See, if I want to bring it up even higher, I'm going to have to do something like this. And then it needs to go there. Okay, let's see how is this going to work out. So it's not going to go down too bad. I'm going to have to play around and just get this done properly and neatly. Because I do want it to be looking good. And there's no trucks driving around here, so we shouldn't be having any kind of issue with that though. Just need to make sure that all of my machines are turning on, get this closed off as well. And we should be done for the day. I just want to see some of the encased beams running, and then I'll be able to pull this factory up and running. Oh, this has been good. Let's get a 1 meter foundation again. Hopefully, oh, damn it. I can see the lights are sticking out. And that is the reason why I've been going with 1 meter walls as well in between, just to lift it up. Because I do not want to break down any machines that I really need. That would not be good at all. So it seems like the limestone is not loading in properly there. It's either that or we do not have it connected to power yet. I might have skipped a little step there. Come on, just give me the correct snapping point. There we go. This has been so much work today. It's looking good though. Oh yes, I never connected everything to power. Just need to bring it up a bit higher. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tight squeeze. Sorry for this. Let me just get my light on first. Okay, so we do need to connect you on up at the back here from each of the machines in order to have it looking the same. And have that wall connection working. Okay, so why are the machines not turning on? Is it only this one that needs to be connected now? There we go. Perfect. Tell me everything is loading. We are getting concrete, so that is going to be good as well. See, it's this little sections over here that's clipping through and making the foundation having this weird snapping issue. So the correct way of getting that done is just by using 1 meter foundations and then bringing back over the foundation that's supposed to be the roof. And that is much better. Then there's no clipping issues and weird effects happening over there. Come on, encased beams, please turn on. Oh my goodness. Now I need to add in a lot of windows in order to check the machines here. There we go, we should be producing some now. And there's the first encased industrial beams at 6 a minute. We still have to do some load balancing in order to have everything running perfect, but we'll go over that in the next episode. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you there. Alpha Blazed out.